Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today I actually had to do the Legacy Duels video, the decklist that I used to finish the event. I mean, I'm sorry for that. Yesterday we had the live stream, some duels, and in the evening, and I just had like 10 or 11 duels, and then today I had some more. I finished the event straight away with all wins. I guess I have like 16 wins in a row. You're gonna see in the title maybe, but I'm gonna show you all the list of the wins. They were all in a row, and I'm still undefeated with that, in this win streak. I mean, it could go on, but I'm not going on because I already farmed the whole event. So it's not Destiny Hero, it's favorite duel elemental heroes. So you're gonna see the best duels that I had among these 15 or 16 win streak. And before jumping right with guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So let's go into the arena, of course. Legacy duels. This is of course the deck list, and first you're gonna see this from the phone. Actually, it's a recording from the phone because I was playing from the phone yesterday evening, and then I get some more because, as you can see, okay, I think we are done with that, and then we have from these. I think we start from yep, from this one. Lutzen was the last one, so we have 10 in a row, but I can't show you there were even more wins before those 10. And then we had 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 wins in a row with this deck. It was just so good, as you can see. Really too much to handle. There are some crazy plays, also some misplays from our opponents, but it was a very good run, and as you can see, we finished the event. We got everything with 27 wins. Let's jump. So first into the deck list, even though there's really nothing special, it's a very simple deck. So usually what it comes to is that, of course, you want to draw these stuff. One of these to be completely safe. In case you do not, just spam as many monsters as you can, because keep in mind that with the GX skill, the X skill, you can actually grab a monster, grab an additional, not an additional, but a card that you can normal summon, not to be locked into the skill, and then without a duel you can just mill. Against Destiny heroes, and you're gonna see this play that I'm gonna explain you right now. You might want to go into this guy and make it as big as possible, so that even though if they have the Dread Monster plus 2 Destiny heroes, they can't go over this. So basically you have to make this at least more than 3200. As you can want to see, I think in the last replays it was insane. And then we have Triple Typhoon, so that you can just pop the back rows. It's really good. Also, I have a couple of wins when I had this and I activate this in the draw phase, especially against Destiny heroes. If you activate this in the draw phase before the Clock Tower Prison gets its 4th counter, you're done. Actually, they're done. They can't do nothing more. So that's really, it's like a tech card that you can use, especially against Destiny heroes, other than being useful against back rows. This ratio is gonna be pretty good for you, because you can also use a favorite duel, of course, to fill the monsters. We have these couple of guys here just to fill the extra deck. We're never gonna be able to summon those. We just rely on Flame Wingman and Shining Flame Wingman. So very nice. This is one of my favorite hero monsters, so I'm really happy to use this. And 2 poly are enough, because keep in mind it is searchable as well. And I think nothing more. Of course, this is mandatory. You don't need any other stuff like Monster Reborn, just because you can't special summon anything from the graveyard except Nias if you happen to have it in the graveyard, so definitely not worth you playing it. That was all, guys, for the explanation, and we're gonna jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay. It's us to go first. We have Aster, of course. You're gonna see a lot of Asters, as you actually could see into the win streak. But we're chilling because we have a couple Sphere Kribo, so we really don't need anything. I'm just filling the graveyard. I'm not going for the Miracle Fusion because you can just pop it with Trinity, you know? So even if we have Sphere Kribo, we're chilling, so better not to fill the graveyard, just wait. Just started with the Adoration, as you can see right there. Then he went with Decider. And Adoration to put to 0 my monster. Actually, he has lethal with that, but maybe not, because we have a couple of Sphere Creeper to save, no back rows, and that is all we need right now. So no back rows, we're chilling, we can just go all in, as you can see. Miracle Fusion to go into the Flame Wingman. We have also the graveyard filled with the favorite duel skill of the previous turn, so we can go straight away with another one. So second Flame Wingman, as you can see, and we still have a normal summon, the Sparkman, just in case he has, of course, a Sphere Kribo. That's why we want to fill the the board with a lot of monsters. Just go through that. Flame Wingman, Adoration's attack is gonna get detracted from his life points, and then we have a lot more than lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Kind of a mirror match, because he has Generation of Heroes though, and we have our Duel. And pretty good hand. We have the Typhoon, so we're chilling, but this guy actually did nothing. So we just started with Stratos, grab our boy, and of course, I guess he has at least a Sphere Kribo if he did nothing, right? So we started, we decided we actually not to go all in because we do not have lethal, but still, you know, we tried to make the most damage that we could. So Stratos, of course, to begin him, then Sphere Kribo. So now we have to be afraid, right? Because you can do, it's gonna go all in right now. So he started having Blade Edge with the GX Drive Axe skill, and then Polymerization to begin with the Plasma Vice. That was a very nice summon to see. He popped my Stratus, and then Miracle Fusion to go into the Dark Bright. Why did he go to pop Stratus in attack position? Because Plasma Vice actually inflicts piercing damage, so he gets more damage by popping this instead of Stratus. So this was a very smart move. So he attacked with the Dark Bright, but I had the the Curse of Anubis to just stop that. So there you go, GX tried to grab a Sparkman because we have the Polymerization. So at this point we can just finish it in the most anime way possible with Shining Fairy Wingman attacking Plasma Vice and getting the effect damage. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. We have another Asher, of course. And it's him to go first. That's the Nitra, GX Drive to grab also monster to go to fuse poly, to go poly with. But we have the Typhoon just in case it goes with the Clock Tower Prison, so we're chilling. We're safe from that at least. And he's got Vision Heroes as well, but he just handled with that. So we just started with the Fairy Duel skill, then GX Drive to grab a Burstinatrix that we summoned straight away, and then I just stopped there because I was afraid of him going with the Clock Tower Prison, but he actually didn't. So you know what, at this point we're just going to, also we need to wait for him to put this guy in attack position, because if we do not have Stratos, there's no way for us to go through this even if we have Skyscraper, because Sparkman will get actually to 2600, that is the exact defense of this boy, so we actually had to wait right now for him to attack. Now that he put this guy in attack position, we have everything we need. Sparkman to summon, then first Miracle Fusion into the first Flame Wingman, of course beautiful animation. Second Miracle Fusion into the second Flame Wingman in case he has the Sphere Kribo, right? We're more than children right now. So Skyscrapers try from the outside the deck. He's got the boost that is still not enough, but he can avoid the destruction. So still it was nice to have two. We inflict some damage, but he gets the increase out. But we have the Typhoon, so as soon as he activates the effect, we chain Typhoon, he loses the monsters and the increase as well. There's nothing you can do, my boys. That's how you do it. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Let's see. This was the 5th or the 4th? I don't know. Yes, another thing you want to see, we just play one. So yeah, sure, it happens rarely, guys. He started with Stratos, so I guess he's gonna go with Destiny Drolex. He's gonna go with the skill. No, it's no skill, just triple set. So we started with the Typhoon to pop one of those. It was actually a good pop. Then we went favorite duel to have a monster on the field so that then we can summon Stratos to pop another back row. So Flame Wingman, as you can see straight away, and then reinforcement of the army to grab the Stratos. We're ready to pop, and there you go, popping the one on the side. Magic Cylinder, another very good pop, and then we can just attack, but it's got the attack one. This guy drew nuts. He had the best traps of actually available altogether, so still chilling because we have the Karibo. So he's got reinforcement of the army to grab a decider, and then he went Clock of Destiny. As you can see, now that's actually a bad thing to see, because he's gonna have the Clock Tower Prison with all the stuff, getting the Typhoon out, and then he's got just an attack. We saved our boys, and I went Tagulon, but unfortunately no Typhoon for us. So another Miracle Fusion. At this point, I just attack and keep the Stratos in defense. We can't do that much. So decided to negate the effect damage. There was an effect I always forget about, but that was pretty nice. And it's not done yet, because now we can have the Typhoon with the Clock Tower Prison combo. It started with Polymerization going into Dangerous. Then he went with Celestial to draw a couple of cards. Look at that. Then Drill Dog. More monsters, and then he just attacked with that, but then he realized he can't go over this, and he can't use the skill because look at what we have here, Dreadmaster. So no point in doing that. He already wasted Dreadmaster, so we're chilling. Flame Wingman saved the day, and at this point we could just go with Fairy Duel again, as you can see, and to grab an first GX Strive to grab a Polymerization. So first Shining Flare Wingman, hoping to get one of the back rows, but actually also because if he uses Typhoon on this, we need to be sure that we do not lose. That's why we went straight into double Shining Flare Wingman. Even if he pops the Skyscraper, we don't care, because we have lethal with one attack. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Guess what, my boys? Another Alistair. It's full of Alistair, and we basically can't do nothing. I just grabbed an Avian that I was forced to summon not to be locked, so we can just summon it and stay there. We have a couple of Sphere Creeper, right? So it's got Clock Tower Prison to begin with. He already had that in his hand. So then he went on with, I think, of course, the Mystical Space Typhoon. GX Drive to grab a Polymerization, so you could actually just go with Trinity and try to go for lethal, but instead you went with Dangerous. I remember this meta, guys. It was a very nice meta with Dangerous milling from the grave, from the deck. Then he attacked. Few people said no thank you. And now he has Clock Tower Prison. We had with GX Drive to grab the other piece of the combo, actually Burst Unitrix, right? And then Polymerization to begin with Flame Wingman. That, keep in mind, can't do nothing against this because he's not gonna get the boost, and so he can't do nothing. But Stratos is what we need, so I decided to pop the Spell Trap card on the field to force him to pop the Clock Tower Prison, and also we got a D counter, so that was a very nice pop. And he's got, of course, the effect, the Dread Monster is here. Look at that, look at how many guys he's gonna summon, and that guy is huge, isn't it? So Skyscraper is here, but there's no point into attacking because with the effect of Dreadmaster, they can't be destroyed by battle. GX Stride, grabbing what? Another Poly. Is he going into Trinity? Let's see. Polymerization into another Dangerous, and now 5600, the bigger he can get. But guess what? Once we stop that with Sphere Creeper, he can't go past Flame Wingman. So we're chilling, favorite duel to send Spockman to the graveyard, and then Miracle Fusion into, guess what, another Flame Wingman. He has basically nothing to protect itself, and we can just attack. First the Dangerous, And keep in mind that this was the good move to do, because if you attack one of these guys, for the next attack he can summon Dreamer from the graveyard. Keep in mind that, guys. Dreamer can special summon itself from the graveyard when you attack a Destiny hero, but it could avoid effect damage with the Decider. That was very unfortunate. So we attacked the second one, but at least this boy is now a little bit, small little, but he still can go through one of the Flame Wingmen. Still not enough though, because the issue is that now we can't attack this, so we do not have lethal, because this guy cannot be attacked by level 6 or higher. If we attack this, we inflict 1600, but we have no lethal, and we have not enough to go through this, but we just had Sparkman, skill again. Actually, we also could have just gone with Sparkman, attacking this, or also attacking another one to, you know, reduce the attack of Dreadmaster, but we want to do with Spice, so Shining Flare Wingman is here. So first we attack the Dreadmaster, inflict some damage, and then actually I wanted this, but he's got the Dreamer. I forgot, I told you about this, and during the duel I forgot about that. But still we can't do nothing at this point. We have reinforcement on the army, but it's not needed at all, because, I mean, we ended this in the nicest way possible with Berserkers that gets the boost from Skyscraper, finishing through the Decider. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. We have the one before the last one. Just a Cyber Dragon and a set card. Let's see what we have. We have no defense. That's what scares me. We have no Sphere Creeper, no trap card. So we have to play it carefully. So Flame Wingman to begin with, and a Fiery Duel to have another one. And maybe in this case it would have been better to have the Shining Flare Wingman to have a monster with higher attack. But I decided to go with this. I summoned Sparkman as well to have even more monster, because I knew he had the Sphere Creeper. He's got Magic Cylinder instead, and we went to this, and unfortunately with Sparkman we do not have lethal. That was unfortunate. For 300, it's got the comeback. Cyber Rev system to begin with, GX Drive to grab a polymerization. So instead of the Cyber Hand Dragon, he decided to go with the Cyber Twin Dragon in order to clean my whole board. Fusion Recovery then to grab a Dry plus the Poly. So here he comes, attacking 1, 2, and 3. He cleared my board unfortunately, but we just need any monster and we're chilling. We grab the Basinatrix, Miracle Fusion in the most anime way. Shining Flare Wingman is coming to the field to pop the Cyber Twin Dragon, 4k damage in total with the effect. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, my boys, what could we end up with? Of course, Destiny Heroes, Clock Tower Prison, and there you go. It's full of Destiny Heroes. Just a set monster though, but it's chilling because he has the Clock Tower Prison. No Typhoon for me. So keep in mind, guys, if you have this situation, even if you do not have Typhoon, just toggle on before you draw, so that if you draw the Typhoon, you can pop that straight away in the draw phase. So it's got the I've got this skill of course to begin with, and it's got I got of course Flame Wingman to begin with, the first polymerization after the thanks to the GX Drive, then Miracle Fusion to go into the second one. But first I actually decided not to pop, and that was maybe a mistake, because forcing the Clock Tower Prison now would have had avoided me all the stuff for the following turn, right? But I was afraid, so I went with this. I grabbed Stratos, with Stratos I grabbed Sparkman, and I did what I told you before, trying to end up with the biggest monster we could, right? Even though with Trinity this is still not enough, keep in mind that. So that's why, and this was another mistake. Popping this in this turn just for some damage, because it was just the effect damage, was a mistake, because I basically gifted him the double draw. I should have not. So it's got the side, because keep in mind that he has to do this in this turn, otherwise this just goes straight back to the attack. So at this point, it's got Dangerous to begin with. He already has the Celestial in the graveyard, so at this point he could just Celestial that out, draw a couple of cards, and then Typhoon to use the skills. So it's gonna summon the Dread Master plus a couple of Destiny heroes. Look at that. He's got Celestial and Drill Duck, but he's not done yet. Polymerization, and guess what? He didn't go into Trinity, and that was his misplay. He decided to go into Adoration. Wait, why? So maybe because he does not have another monster in hand, it could be, and he wanted to keep the Dread Master, I guess. So use the effect, he lowered my attack, but guess what? All these attacks are not enough. So we have 100 life points left, and now here comes the magic, the anime moment. Elemental heroes against Destiny heroes all the way. First, Flame Wingman to summon, and we already have a little through this, right? Because we have Skyscraper attacking Adoration, and keep in mind, guys, that you need to attack Adoration, because if you attack any of the Destiny hero monster, he's just gonna use Dreamer to avoid the battle damage and avoid the destruction. So you have to attack Adoration. But we wanna be sure to finish this. So Flare Wingman, so just in case he popped the Skyscraper, we still have a little through this. And that's all you do it, my boys. 4,300 damage to the face. There you go. So guys, that was all. It was a very nice run in the end. I enjoyed this Flame Wingman deck, because this is what it is. Favorite dual Flame Wingman deck. For me, it is the best one. So much consistent. I had all these wins in a row, so definitely good. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and of course, if you have some questions, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to help. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.